Hello, my YouTube tribe. How are you? This is Dee from Consciously Focused Tarot. Now I'm bringing you your weekly energy reading, okay, for next week, May the 14th to the 18th. I just uploaded the weekend reading. I hope you guys had a chance to watch that. Very positive, lots of fun and lots of festivities, okay? However, the energy that I'm just, looking at this spread here, the energy that I'm picking up from this spread is that I can feel the Uranus energy in here, okay? It's going to be very up and down, okay? And as you all know by now, you've heard everyone talking about Uranus moving into, I'm not going to do a long spiel about this, I'm going to get right into the reading, but most of you have heard that Uranus is moving into Taurus on, I think it's the 15th or the 16th. And Uranus is a planet that can be very unpredictable. It's also a revolutionary, a revolutionary energy as well, new innovations and things like that. And it can be very unpredictable. So going into Taurus is supposed to be a good thing because Taurus is an earth element and it will help to ground the Uranian energy. However, I have heard a few astrologers saying that it's not going to be positively aspected with Taurus. So, and not only that, Uranus was in Aries for 7 years. So now, in a couple of days, it's getting ready to move into Taurus for 7 years. So when it's on the move, it might, until it settles down, it might be a little, not turbulent, but a little restless, which is what I'm seeing in these cards. So first of all, so this is a general reading for everyone for next week, okay? And I'm going to have some fun with these Lenormand cards. You haven't seen me use these before, but I'm going to use these as clarifying cards. So we are already, as the overall energy, starting out with the moon. So right there, some fears may be surfacing. There is a lack of clarity, okay, is the overall energy. And to confirm that, we have the 7 of Cups. That can be, someone may be feeling a little confused. They may have too many choices. Well, they may have many choices and they have to make a choice and they're not sure which choice to make. Okay? And this also speaks to scattered energy. Where your mind is kind of all over the place. And then we have the Hermit, which is Virgo. So this overall, and then we've got the Wheel in reverse under that. Okay, and then the Ace of Wands under that. Yeah, the energy is going to be all over the place next week, guys. Sorry to tell you that. But if you know in advance, you can prepare for it, okay? So the Hermit speaks to just getting quiet. This is my favorite card. It's a spiritual card. When everything around you is a little turbulent or in chaos, you don't have to allow it to affect you. If you're grounded within yourself, and you're connected to spirit and you're balanced within yourself, you can actually affect your environment in a positive way, okay? So we have Pisces, Scorpio, and what's the other one? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So right here we've got the water element and we've got earth element here. So Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and Virgo. Okay, and we have a lot of air down here as well. Okay, so okay, so let's get started. So for Monday, We have beautiful card. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Stork, or whatever that is, in reverse. Okay? So what this is saying is that either in your home or your family on Monday, guys, some of you may need to stand your ground on a situation. Okay? This Stork card speaks to, you may be upgrading your home. You may be doing renovations in your home. You may be upgrading from one home to another home. You may be buying a home. Okay? You may have been expecting, a new family member or a visitor. A family member may be coming to visit. Or for some of you who are expecting babies on Monday, it looks as though there could be a delay. Okay? And for others of you who may be dealing with contractors on renovating your home, you may need to stand your ground. They may not be, the work may not be completed on time. Okay? Yeah, it looks as though you're going to have to stand your ground on something to do with your home, your house, your family. There could be a delay in renovations. There could be a delay in maybe if you were about to sign a contract on a house or settle on a house, there may be a delay. But you do need to stand your ground, okay? And some of you that may have been expecting babies on Monday, that little nipper may be quite comfortable where he or she is, and it might be delayed, okay? So on Tuesday, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. We have the Hierophant in reverse, which is a Taurian. And we have the Cross, okay? Which is akin to the Five of Cups or the Ten of Swords. So it looks as though there was something that you were negotiating. It could have been the sale of this house, something to do with the family or the sale of a house. But there's something you were negotiating. This could have something to do with work, okay? Where there was a lot of back and forth. But it looks as though that's going to come to an end. Okay, it looks as though with the Hierophant, you may have been dealing with an organization, a large organization. You may have been dealing with the government. Okay, or you may have been dealing with an authority figure that's just very stubborn and rigid and stuck in their ways. Okay? But whatever, this is on Tuesday, whatever it was that you were in negotiations about, it looks as though that will come to an end. It will come to a completion. Okay? And for those of you that were negotiating for a house, I hope that negotiation doesn't fall through. Okay? And if it does, I'm really sorry, but later on you'll probably look back and say thank God. Okay? On Wednesday, we have the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Mice in reverse. The Mice is a very good card to have in reverse. So it could be that something that was missing or stolen or maybe returned to you, or something that was just niggling you in the back of your head or your back of your mind, or maybe a person was just niggling at you for no reason. It's going to stop. It's going to end. Okay? So here we have the Queen of Wands. This is someone that's very confident. She's a go-getter. She's intuitive. These are both two very intuitive cards. Okay, this could be a partnership. You may be meeting somebody. You're either meeting someone with this fire energy that's very enthusiastic, very positive, very inspirational and gets things done. Someone that's intuitive, or you could be meeting someone, or this could have something to do with who you're dealing with at work. Okay, there's someone here also. The King of Cups is someone that's very emotional and emotionally available, very nice, very nurturing. This person could even be a counselor. It could be a father figure. So you've got the fire energy here, and you have this water emotional energy here coming together. Very intuitive, very inspirational. So I don't know, maybe this King of Cups is going to help you to deal with this situation of someone that maybe have been trying to take something, but it's not, you see, they're mice. So this wouldn't have been anything big. You know how mice come and nibble a little bit, they nibble away a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. It's that type of loss. It's like I don't know, it's like a faucet drip, you know what I mean? But this King of Cups is going to help you with that. Okay? You know what this card reminds me of? This card reminds me of, have you ever taken those airlines and they just nickel and dime you? I'm not going to call any names, but you buy the ticket and it seems as though it's a really good bargain until you go in to buy the ticket. Then they say, oh, you've got to pay for your hand luggage if it's this many pounds, and if it's that many pounds you've got to pay another extra fee, and then if you want a wider seat you've got to pay extra for the seat. If you want a seat next to the window you've got to pay for that. That is what this card kind of reminds me of, like the mice just niggling away just a little bit at a time, not in a very obvious large amount that you can tell, but when you add it all up it's a lot, and then you wish you had just gone with Southwest Airlines or something like that, you know, where you know what the conditions are up front. You know, you don't get any surprises. So I don't know, going back to this house, Spirit is taking me back to this house. It could be, and it came up in the weekend reading, that someone was going to put, some of you were going to put an offer on a house. It could be that the house may have looked like a good bargain, but that, you know, they keep adding these little things to it, or you notice this, it's going to cost more, you notice that it's going to cost more. Do you know what I mean? It's something like that. But someone is going to help you. Okay? It could even be with renovating your house with a contractor. Okay? But someone very nice and sincere, someone you can trust, is going to help you with that. So that was Wednesday. So on Thursday we have the World in reverse. Then we have the Seven of Swords. You see you've got the Deceit card again on Thursday. And then you also have the Letter, communication. So this could even be a contract. So this contract or this letter, read the fine print. I said that in the weekend reading as well. Go back and listen to the weekend reading. Read the fine print, because there's something that is not 100% above board. And this could delay your house sale or your house renovations or your whatever family situation you're planning, okay? To me, this looks more, these cards really look more to do with homes, real estate, families. There may be a large organization involved here, could have to do with work, okay? And also, if some of you were buying a ticket to travel, there may be some delay there, okay? And I'm seeing it here as well, that there may be travel delays or some hiccups in your travel plans, okay? And you may have been thinking about traveling with your family or traveling to visit family. And somehow I feel that you're going to hear that whoever it was that was coming to visit you or you were going to visit them, either they can't make it or their travel plans has been delayed. Okay? And on Friday, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay? So the Nine of Pentacles is an earth sign. The Knight of Swords is an air sign. So the Nine of Pentacles is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. The Knight of Swords is Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini, Aquarius, and Gemini, Aquarius. Oh, I can't think off the top of my head now. The third air sign, okay? So you've got air here, air here, air here, air here. Okay, so really there is a little bit of everything in these cards, but I would say that this week, in my cards anyway, that mostly the water signs and the air signs are going to be mostly affected this week. You know, leave me a comment below and let me know how it plays out for you, okay? So it looks as though someone is going to be feeling on Friday, someone is going to get a communication coming in, and they're not going to be very happy about it. It's going to kind of make them feel a little deflated, kind of take away their self-esteem, you know. These messages, I think it's more than one message that you're waiting for to come in. One message is going to come in very quickly, and the other message is going to come in quite slowly. Or the message that's coming in quickly could be telling you, giving you a heads up that there's a delay of some kind, or the plans have changed in some way. And it has something to do with a home, family, real estate, mostly here. And we also have a card here that where there was some negotiations going on with a large organization, institution, corporation, or government, okay? And that is going to be delayed. As a matter of fact, that may not go through at all, okay? You may have to go back to the negotiating table on that. But there, you know, we're not talking about just one situation here. This may be 2 or 3 different situations, okay? But they're all very similar. The energy next week is very similar, that there are going to be delays, negotiations, renegotiations, back and forths, a little bit confusion, not really sure what's going on. So I would definitely say, and like I said, read the fine print, okay? Make sure you know what you're signing, because there is one document that is coming in that may not be exactly what you thought it was supposed to be, or you may not have understood the conditions properly, okay? So with your homes, if you're renovating, stand your ground, okay? Read the fine print. If you're dealing with contractors, stand your ground, read the fine print. There may be a delay. If any of you are having babies, expecting to have a baby on Monday, there may be a little delay there. For some of you, a water sign may come in and help you. Okay, if you're dealing with a fire sign, a water sign may come in and help you. Or you may be this fire sign and this water sign is going to come in and help you. That water sign being Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The fire sign is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, okay? Yeah. And some of you were going to travel, or you were going to travel to visit someone, or that person was coming to travel to visit you. Then probably very highly likely a family member. There will probably be a delay, okay? And up here we have, there's confusion. Well, this is confusion, but this is the moon. So there will be fears surfacing. There will be a sense of really not knowing what to do, needing answers. But when you meditate, you will find the answers. When you get quiet and meditate, the answers will come to you of how to proceed. There are going to be lots of options on the table. And this may be what you're confused about. Which choice shall I make? Okay? So this is your weekly reading for May the 14th to Friday the 18th. Okay, and I'll come back with a weekend reading for you. I hope you enjoyed this. This is the first weekly reading that I've done. I'm sorry that it couldn't have been more positive news, but at least now you know, you can prepare. And obviously this is the Uranian energy coming in. You know, you can feel it already. Okay? And by the way, if you were wondering what music was playing in the background, it is healing Tibetan singing bowls music. Okay? Nice and peaceful. I like this music. Okay guys, so please remember to click the like button, thumbs up, and subscribe and share the videos. And thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. So have a wonderful weekend, because I'm recording this on Saturday. So have a wonderful weekend. Go and look at your weekend reading, because it was off the chain. Beautiful. You guys are going to have so much fun this weekend. And me too, hopefully, once I upload this reading. So I'll see you for my next upload. I'm being a little spontaneous these days, so that could be any time. So look out for another upload for me. I'm pretty sure I'll find something to talk about on here. Okay, I'm out. D from Consciously Focused Tarot. Have a wonderful weekend and a peaceful week next week. Bye.